All people, without exception, want to be happy. They have different idea about the happiness that they pursue and the ways of achieving it. But they all want to be happy. You want to be happy, don't you? And if you are happy, you want to be sure that you can extend this happiness, both in time and intensity, and you want to secure it. But you can never do that, do you? So you get used to life with very little happiness. And happiness in your life has to do with conditions. If you're happy to be with someone, there is a condition that that someone will be with you. If you are happy to do something, the condition is that you will be able to do it, and so on. And the question of unconditional happiness is not asked. Why? Is it because unconditional happiness doesn't exist? Is it because it's too hard and not at all guaranteed to find it, to have it in your life? The question of unconditional happiness is presented to you. People may say something or another about the nature of that happiness. You may accept what people say, but it doesn't help you, does it? You can read all the sacred books. You can believe all the range of beliefs, but your happiness is still conditioned, if at all is happiness. We live in a world that has tremendous suffering in it. And that suffering doesn't seem to be questioned. And that world, which is full of suffering, struggle, conflict, dissatisfaction, that suffering in this world is a ground for acceptance in the mind that unconditional happiness doesn't exist. Unless suffering is questioned, unconditional happiness is a concept in the air. And any so-called experience of it fly on the wings of imagination. doesn't have any ground, any truth. But when suffering is questioned, and in the questioning of suffering, questioning means in the observation into the nature of suffering, your suffering in your day, today. This lack of unconditional happiness, which you perceive as suffering, dissatisfaction, etc., is the only door for understanding of what stands on the way, what blocks, what prevents the question of unconditional happiness to unveil itself, to bloom, to flower, to reveal the truth of it. And here is the most amazing thing. You hear the words may be true, may be false. Put all the words aside. You are left with a question, real question. Does unconditional happiness exist? What do you do with this question? Do you dismiss it? Do you give your heart to it? So few people give their heart to the question of unconditional happiness. Not accept, not believe, not try to achieve through something that someone said, but question. So few people. Will you question unconditional happiness beyond the words, beyond the beliefs, beyond the concept, beyond the known?